Sorry about that. Ah, hey. Oh shit, almost lost the pack. You guys find the thriller? Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Hey, how are you? Are you at work or trying to make money?
What do you want?
You want to make money? Legal money in the backpack?
You what?
In the backpack? You're not that type? You're not that type?
I'm 63. I don't know how much I have.
I don't really need like hard. What type of work I need is owner of my two-bedroom apartment, and it's a mess. You know, I need like anything. Well, basically the perfect age for that type of. I need the place ready for Ottawa Housing when they come and change my floor and all that.
Yeah.
I need the place ready and someone that does not steal. You know, what's up the type? So if you're down, let me know. Because
I'm gonna pass.
been a
Thanks
tough,
for the
it's
offer.
been a tough few days for that type of stuff. Is there a BMO nearby? BMO back?
No, there's TD. There's Dave's out there on the other side. Hold on.
I know that once I hit oh my.
Oh, no.
Well, there's one way to know if I got paid. If I get paid for it, but this is not smart. Well, I can go and see if I can buy something from the store. No juice, please. And don't do any drugs. GMO, there's one all the way down there. One of these good. But I just basically still gave my bike to Buddy there.
It's soft to be back. Some of those car alarms are like all it takes is the cat to hit it or the wind to hit it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure.
I'm doing good for myself. What I mean is, I'm doing good. Finally, I'm getting on my feet. It took a long time for me to own that apartment. Now I'm about to sign the lease. Pay $308 per month for rent. My roommate doesn't really help me. It's not even there. It's basically there. But it's starting to look better, you know?
Well, it's better that you have a roommate who's almost never home.
Not there.
And follows the rules and sometimes is always there.
Exactly. Smoke cigarette?
Hey?
Smoke cigarette?
I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I don't cigarette, I
Oh,
don't smoke
you
weed.
should, huh? Good shit.
People think I'm insane, but they don't realize I am.
Me too.
I was playing chess when one guy says to me, he says, "You're crazy." I said, "Thank you." He goes, "What do you think?" He says, "All good chess players are extremely crazy, extremely sane, and very eccentric."
You like you too?
Bobby Fischer, before he played his chess game, because he wasn't as good as he was, what he did was, he got into your head and fucked it up so bad you couldn't focus on the game. he'd sit there and complain about the board, the pieces, the table, the lighting, his hotel room, the flight in, his supper. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now you focus on all that shit. You have to say, nope, I'm taking all of my mind, focusing on this.
Yeah. Well, basically, my friend Tyler, I checked his Facebook out, and his rig is all opened up. Open room. I'm like, fuck. This is my friend from San Jose. Like, he's a big fighter. He's not a violent guy. He knows legitimate jiu-jitsu, but I did not know. I looked at the picture. I'm like, fuck jiu-jitsu. I haven't crashed my e-bike that I sold to him. Never sold anything. It was nice. And he was about to sell it back to me. And then I checked Facebook and I went to see his mom. His mom says he's died and he came back to us. He knocked on the wrong door and he got stabbed.
Wow. You can take my time.
And then when Tyler comes back out of Pacific Hospital, I got a nice warm fucking place to live. My house. But yeah, that was too short. So when I lived, since Tyler's event and I know about that, I'm like fucking, life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. You know? I mean, I got a problem with my pancreas.
Pancreas, right?
I got this problem.
You know, let me tell you a little secret they don't want you to know. Most things that people die of, there's actually cures.
You know any cure for this?
Not off the top of my head, but if you go online on the internet, there's a man, his name is Kevin Trudeau. Been around the world, he's researched all this. He says there's cures for cancer, for everything on the But if they give you a cure, they don't make money, so that's why they do all this shit.
Yeah. Well, I would love it.
No, I'm not joking, there's cures for almost everything. You know, even people who are diabetic, why do they become diabetic? People have this thing in their head that, oh, I become diabetic because I eat too much sugar. That's not true, that's a myth. Sugar is only a problem after you become diabetic. The reason why they become diabetic, watch this, you'll see, they'll say, wow, they're alcoholics for many years. They always skip breakfast and never eat breakfast. They only eat junk food and nothing goes to bud. See what I'm saying? They don't have enough vitamins and minerals on the diet overall, and they take all these synthetic vitamins. That's not good for you. You have to have vitamins and minerals naturally, not from the shelf and all that. Basically, there's a doctor that did research on that. He says all the vitamins on the shelf mainly aren't. It's basically expensive tea.
Where is that? It would be nice to put some cards in there. You know how many Marvel cards and shit I got? Marvel cards. Take a guess how many I got.
3,840.
2,000.
Hey? 2,000.
2,000. I know, man. It's a big load. It's hard to move them around. I put them all in them. They're all in about this big suitcase, closed, hidden in my house. And then in my cabinet, I got my second load, which is another. And then my cabinet holds about 300 balls. You can't fit them all. I got 320 pieces. No price? You think they're worth money?
Well, you know, the funny thing about when people collect things is,
I'm a collector.
I have a friend of mine, he collects coins, he collects stamps, but what he doesn't realize is, a coin isn't necessarily worth a lot because it's old. That's a myth. There was a guy here in Ottawa about, I forget what it is exactly, 8 years. He had a penny, a 1978 Lincoln. It was worth $18,000. That's because it was old. That's a myth. Because if it's old, it's worth no, that would ruin the whole economy. It's because it had a defect. If you notice that defect and you took it in, it was worth a lot of money. So this year, they get rid of the change. They don't know what's what. They're with the bees.
You want one? You want one?
Oh, thanks.
You want both
I know
of
what
them?
they're for. I used to have one.
They're good to have.
They help you to last.
Does they benefit you?
If you know how to use them, yeah.
They're not benefiting you.
They're not. First of all, okay, when you rotate them, you gotta rotate them fast. And what you do is every so often, hold them, and you shake them. Listen to the sound.
If you're nervous, they'll know.
Do you know why people get anxiety overall? Because they worry that everything's negative and they worry about everything's like going to have a bad outcome.
Is that worth money?
Bad before they get there. No, but these were invented basically. Somebody knows they're just balls to the ground. They're meant for you to shake and listen to, and they're also meant for you to move around. When you're moving around your head, you focus on something. You focus on moving your fingers, moving on keeping it there. You focus on watching it.
I'm thinking.
So the thing is, yeah, there are bigger sets of these. There's smaller ones like this, of course, and there's the bigger ones.
How old is this set?
Okay.
How old is that?
These? The decorated ones, not that old, but the original ones, thousands of years old.
Oh, yeah. I
You know
wouldn't know.
You know the chess game came from 300 AD India? One of the guys won't play me anymore, actually.
I'm pretty good.
Hey?
I'm pretty good. I went to tournament. I didn't win first, but I was top 4.
You understand traps and decoys?
I'll kill my team.
I stopped halfway through a game one day when I was playing a guy chess, and I told him that the next move you make is going to ruin your whole game. You're going to lose. How could you
If I
possibly know
had a
that?
game of the board, you have the board with you?
No, I don't know. But,
You
oh, no, no.
You sure?
But,
Sure?
try to make them benefit you.
I'll try to put them in, make me go in the right direction.
The things that most people don't understand about chess is they're taught wrong, and they follow all the things they're taught that's wrong. Queen's the most important piece. No, the pawn is. The pawn, you have A to protect your game. It's a piece that gets promoted. But the pawn's the most important piece.
Yeah.
The second they don't understand is trap decoys. How do you spot a trap when it looks too easy? How do you spot a decoy when they go way too fast for nothing? No, that's how you spot these traps and decoys. You say, wait a minute, what's happening? Sometimes I'll move a pawn, I'll move it so fast, so I just take the pawn.
I love the
take
trap.
the pawn. Then I take a bishop, I go down, take a queen or something.
They're hard to move. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna throw one. Oh my god. This is the problem. Yeah.
Anyway, give them a hat.
Do they want it?
Oh, that's what I was going to mention too, yeah.
Yeah, that's that fault.
No, I had a phone last night. I got 3 calls a day for nonsense bullshit things, 1 next day for bullshit things. Another person would never answer the phone they're supposed to. I said, no, the hell.
Oh no.
So,
My number.
if you go on the internet,
Yeah.
you go on TikTok,
Yeah.
you better fasten your seatbelt. They say, and I believe them, they have 9 major reasons to believe that Pastor Bob Joyce in Benton, Arkansas, Elvis Presley,
I got some Elvis Presley.
yeah. I do the Elvis thing myself professionally. No, not professionally got paid yet, but I do karaoke and that.
Oh yeah.
First time I did it, the guy next to me says, well, after that, I can't compete with that. And I said to him, I said, don't compete with me, compete with yourself. Because what does that mean? It says, always try to improve.
You have a place to stay?
Hey?
You live somewhere? You have a place to stay?
Oh, yeah, I have a place to stay.
Not here?
It's cold, it's damp, it's in the basement. The electrical's old, the plumbing's old. They're thinking of tearing it down.
Mm.
No, I can't win this one.
My
What do they do?
mushrooms, huh?
There's always something.
Well, if you want to go chill with my place,
No, it's okay.
you know MacArthur? MacArthur Road?
MacArthur?
Not far.
Well, unless you have a pool table.
My neighbor has one.
Hey?
My neighbor has one.
Your neighbor has one? Well, if it's your neighbors, they probably won't let you use
Maybe
it.
tomorrow. Tomorrow, is that what you call my friend? I'm just trying to be a good boy, you know?
Well, you know, I'm be crazy. My father went to war, he was a commissioner. He always told me as a kid growing up, he said, never ever try to do something, always know that you can do it and do it. Trying means you have the thing in your head that you might fail at something. That's why I can handcuff with my team. I can do 5 banks in the corner. I can play chess and do one that people don't understand. Because I don't like the word can't.
Yeah.
When I was a kid,
Get out the handcuffs?
hey?
How would you get out of the hospital? How can I
They're
do
very
that?
easy to pick, actually.
Good.
What I did, though, is I bought 2 pairs of handcuffs.
Yeah.
I bought one to practice on. One I stripped it completely open, and I studied it for a long
Wtih,
time.
you got one with you?
Hey?
Do you have one with you?
No. Look. So I bought those many years ago, and I studied them. And I said, this is how it's done. I don't like to study one thing all the time. I like to perfect it and move on to something else.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I was told that you can't sleep in the cemetery. So I did it because I was told you can't. That's the word that made me do it, can't. When I was a kid, they told me that I couldn't eat a caramel with the wrapper on. So I ate the caramel with the wrapper on. Because I was told can't.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever people tell me can't do it, I try. Many years ago, a friend of mine told me that I couldn't become a good chess player unless I spend tons of money on it. Spend almost nothing, I'm better than most players. Because I was told, can't. Don't ever tell me can't. You know what I mean? Can't is, what is can't? Can't is something negative in your head for me.
Yeah. You know,
Most of the world's best businesses and the best inventions wouldn't be there if people always went with can't.
open their minds.
You have to open your mind and say, no, can't is not there for me.
I invented this game.
Right?
I wanted to sell to the casino, but it's not out for the casino yet. I need the statistics. Believe it or not, I'm on the verge to sell a game.
Yeah.
I got 2 games. First one is
You know, it's going to be a
38.
long process, though, right?
Which one? Well, geez, already approved.
Well, first you have to, what you have to do is make sure you don't social ideal along the way. You always have to wait, take pictures, take notes, make 1 copy of everything to keep for yourself. 1 copy, what you're going to do is you're going to take it, you mail it through the mail to yourself. I'll tell you why. Because the post office stamp says this is proof positive, this is done. Somebody comes out the same idea later and say, no, I have your copy.
The proof.
Well, it's not a total proof, but it's a proof by date that something was sent. So now, so you send it to yourself. You also have to, before you send it to yourself, you have to also determine the order to do that. Because all these people say that you have patents on it, they still do it.
So if I got snap, I can snap it, mail it to myself, it's like that.
Before you do that, there's just 2 steps you have to do. You have to go through all the steps, which is all done. Take photos, you take notes, you go on the computer, type it up. You also have to show it to what's called an intellectual property lawyer. And then when you've done all that, then you mail it to yourself. So if some guy comes along 6 months later and says, oh, look what I invented, this guy stole it from you. You go, I don't think so, people. The stamp from the government in the post office, and the lawyer said, I showed it to him. So,
Good luck with the game.
you can't do patents because they're all stolen. It's like writing books in Canada. Most books you want to write in Canada, you actually have to get a publisher from the States because that's where you're going to make the money. Here, a lot of things they turn you down. Harry Potter, the woman that did Harry Potter, the first 2 times they kept turning her down. The right person read at the right time, he said, this you should read because it's important.
Yeah.
She didn't give up, she's very insistent, she kept trying. A lot of people, oh, somebody says no to my ideal, I give up. No. Why? Like I play chess, I do karaoke.
In a whole year. Karaoke, right?
Yeah. I've done some art, I put at the library, but it didn't go anywhere, so I said, I'm going to put that aside for now on the shelf. Any invention you have, don't just send it off to some company because they have an ad, because they steal from you, then you get nothing.
You have any DSP or whatever?
I get only DSP.
And your address, you don't like your address?
What?
You don't like your home?
I don't like the people in my home, but especially.
If you could change home.
The landlord's not any better.
You would be able to just forget that landlord, change home right now. Would you do it?
If I what?
If you could change home right now, once that's home, would you do it?
I probably would, but no, I can't.
No?
Well, I can't afford a lot, and whatever's good, it costs a lot. Whatever's decent costs a lot. Whatever's in the middle of the room, I credit to do that. Whatever's cheap, you got rodents and bugs and people.
No bugs in my house.
No, all these places, somebody's housing, it's all.
It's, I don't know if I got pictures, but I can show them to the lab. Neighbors are all defending. They're worried about who I'm gonna get as my next roommate.